It's Carrie Shepherd, and today I want to talk to you about the 5 activities that you need to focus on to get to 6 figures. And the key here is simplicity. So that's right, there's only 5 of them, and I want to walk you through step by step what each one of them are. And I'm actually dual streaming today for the first time, so this is super fun. So I've got my Facebook family, I've got my Instagram fam, and then I will be spreading this video throughout my other social medias like IGTV and YouTube and all the other good places. So hello to everybody, wherever you're watching this. It's gonna be really fantastic content, so stay tuned. All right, number 1, the first thing that you should be focusing on every single day is personal development. Yes, personal development. You need to be working on you. You need to be working on your mindset. You need to be reading. You need to be studying. For me, it's praying. It's reading the Bible. It's moving my body, even if it's just going out for a walk or doing some stretching at home, like doing something for myself. And then the other piece of that is working with a coach. You know, I highly recommend working with a coach to help you with your mindset, to help you with strategy and knowing what to do, which is so, so important. So number 1, personal development. Give me a number 1 in the comments if this is something that you're already doing. You're already working on your personal development. This is a daily activity already in your calendar. Give me a number 1. The second activity that I want you to be focused on is content creation. Now, content creation can look a couple different ways. So number 1, it can look like live video. It can look like exactly what I'm doing right now. It can look like social media. It can look like Instagram stories. It can look like Instagram posts. It can look like Facebook posts. Whatever, social media platforms you choose to be on. I typically recommend my clients be on no more than 2 to 3. 2 to 3 is really about the most that you're going to be able to really keep up with, so that you're getting engagement, you're being able to answer back, you're being able to talk to your people, which is so important. So personal development and content creation. Again, this could be writing emails, this could be doing podcasts, this could be making little mini trainings or writing up a PDF, something like that, where you're putting great content out there. And a key to this is making sure you have a really strong call to action, because you want to help people move to that next stage, right? Move to that next stage of working with you or connecting with you or whatever that case may be. All right. Number 3, this might be my favorite if you've known me for very long, and that is sales conversations. You need to be having conversations with your prospective clients, with potential clients. You need to be having these conversations. And if you're not getting them booked, that's something you need to be working on. And that's what I love so much about content. Putting yourself out there, giving value, connecting with people. And then that call to action can be either, download this free training or download this free PDF. And then in that, the call to action could be to book a call with you if it's a right fit. And that's a big point, is you don't want to just be getting on these calls with, everybody under the sun. You want to be getting on these calls with people that are already primed. They already know what you do. They're getting on the phone like, yes, I want what you have. I want to have this conversation with you. And of course, I teach that you give value on a sales conversation. It's not just about pitching your program or, offering somebody a spot in your program, but it's really about making a difference for people. And my sales process that I teach my clients is called the caring sales process. So even by the wording or the verbiage of it, that it's very heart focused. So we've got personal development every day, we've got content creation, and we've got sales conversations. The next one, the 4th activity that you need to be focusing on to reach 6 figures is Facebook advertising. Now I'm going to say Facebook or Instagram advertising, maybe even YouTube advertising, but some sort of paid advertising. Organic marketing is phenomenal, and I definitely believe in it. But if you really want to light the fire, you want to get to 6, multiple 6, you're ready to really take your business to that next level, then I recommend putting some money behind it. And again, it doesn't have to be thousands and thousands of dollars, but when you start to see that return, when you start to see, I put a couple $100 out there and I make a couple thousand, you're going to want to start putting a couple $1,000s out there to start making a couple $100,000. And there is a way to do it smart to do it right. And that's really important that you learn that. But even if you're doing videos and you're running traffic to your videos, that's a really great way to start. And then in those videos, make sure you give some sort of great call to action, giving somebody, another valuable resource or something to that effect. So that's the fourth thing that you should be focusing on to get to six figures. Then the fifth thing that I want you to be focusing on every day is client fulfillment. How are you fulfilling to the clients that you have? How are you connecting with them? What kind of, what kind of support are you giving them? Do you have a Facebook group you're running? Do you support your clients via Voxer or email? Are you connecting in with them somehow? So for me, I know I'm always looking at new resources I can make for my clients. I'm following up with them through Voxer or in our Facebook group. I'm answering questions. I'm reviewing content. I'm giving feedback on sales conversations. And that's a priority to me because I want to make sure that my clients get the absolute best results. So definitely you want that to be in your focus. Now, I do have a bonus tip for you, go-getters, right? So the 5 main things that I recommend you focus on. Number 1, personal development, your mindset and you. Number 2 is content creation. Number 3 is sales conversations. Number 4 is Facebook ads. And number 5 is client fulfillment. The 6th one that is really a bonus one, and it's really for you if you're ready for this. So if you're just getting started, you might not be quite ready for it, or you may not be quite ready to scale it in this way, but it's team management. So the first hire that I recommend my clients make is a virtual assistant. So somebody to help you or to support you maybe in, client contracts or payments, somebody to maybe help manage some of your social media or your Facebook, which can lead into the other person, kind of the second person that I recommend hiring, and that's actually a Facebook ads specialist. So unless that's your business, unless you're a Facebook ads management company, then I really recommend, getting good at it yourself, because I think there's a lot of power in knowing how to do Facebook ads. But then there's a point where, the point comes where you're ready to kind of release that to somebody else. But the great part is you will know how to do it. You will know for you and your business, hey, I know videos work, so we're going to do videos. Hey, I know these kind of images work. This kind of copy works. You're going to be familiar with the languaging. You're going to be familiar with what you want to spend, because you can start working with a Facebook ads company and they'll be like, okay, let's spend, $1,000 a day. And you're like, whoa. No. That's not where I'm at yet. Or maybe it will be. So those are kind of that's the bonus thing to focus on, is team management. But otherwise, those are the only 5 things that you need to be focused on to hitting 6 figures. And what I see is so many entrepreneurs have this shiny object syndrome, right? We want to be doing everything all at the same time, right? We want to be solving all the world's problems. We want to be, bouncing from here to there, doing 50 million things, but that's just not possible. And so focus is really going to be the key to your success. And having support and having a plan is really what's going to help you implement that strategy. And so I have opened up my calendar for the next 3 days, and I swear this is not like some false scarcity, because I am actually traveling to Nashville next week to meet with my coach and get some coaching. And so what I'd want to do is I'd love to hop on the phone with 5 people. I'd love to help lay out this strategy for you. I'd like to, look at what you're doing right now, maybe where you're losing some focus, where we can clean some things up. Maybe we need to create a new strategy for you. Maybe we need to talk about, your fulfillment, or maybe we need to talk about what are you doing on sales conversations. So wherever the gap is, we can spend a little time focusing on that and figuring out how do you get more laser focused on your goal and not feel so scattered, not feel like you've got that shiny object syndrome. So if you want to take advantage of one of these calls, all you need to do is go to talkwithcarrie.com. I'll put the link in the bio here. You can also just type it in, talkwithcarrie.com, and you can grab one of those spots on my calendar over the next 3 days, and we can map out this plan for you. I can help you, really feel like you've got this plan down, that you're not having a to-do list of 50 million things, so that when you sit down at your desk every day, you know exactly what you need to do and that it's working, right? Because even if you're focused, if it's not working, if you're not hitting your goals and you're not bringing in clients or you're not seeing the results, then that's not so great, right? So we want to not only make sure that you're really clear on what you need to do, we also want to be clear that it's working. So For those of you that feel like this is a good next step, I would love to talk to you. So make sure you go over to Talk with Carrie, and I will see you and talk to you on the call. Let me know if you watched this video. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if these tips were helpful, if there's any that you feel like you haven't been doing, or if this helps you maybe figure out how to get out of that shiny object syndrome. So leave me a comment below, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.